All the saints are in Paul's heart. The most carnal, the weakest, the neediest, the most marginalized on the fringe of the church, the one who feels like a shrimp every time they go to church and they're around the mature ones. All the saints, from the leaders to the struggling believer, all are valuable and important to Paul. And Paul says to the Corinthians some remarkable things. Remember, he says this, to those who seem to be less, you're not less. And to those who feel, I'm not a hand, I'm not an eye, so I'm less, they're not less in any way, Paul says. And those members who seem to be less are not to be viewed by anyone as being less, but rather as indispensable and necessary and honored and significant. Now, brethren, we sin this way often in the church, subtly, and we don't even realize it. Respect of persons. Do we ever show it? The popular, the important, the well-known, the gifted, the whatever. Do we show them respect of persons? Do we treat them differently than the newest babe in Christ and the most struggling saint who needs our love and our attention and a word in season rather than our favorite friend in the church? Jesus said, the least of these, that's me, in that you've done it to the least of these. You've done it to me. That's who I lovingly identify with, the unknowns. Just believers, followers of Christ.